Tour Championship, Rory McIlroy on late bid for FedExCup hat-trick as Scottie Scheffler starts to clear. McIlroy, winner of the FedExCup in 2016 and 2019, starts the week in 7th and 6 strokes behind world number 1 Scottie Scheffler. Watch the Tour Championship live on Thursday from 5:30 p.m. on Sky Sports Golf. Rory McIlroy hasn't given up hope of creating PGA Tour history as he looks to become the first three-time winner of the FedExCup at the Tour Championship. McIlroy arrives at East Lake 7th in the FedExCup standings, having won the CJ Cup and defended his RBC Canadian Open title during an impressive campaign that also saw him post top 8 finishes in all 4 majors. The world number 4 will begin the season finale on 4 under and 6 shots behind leader Scottie Scheffler, due to the staggered scoring system in place based on FedExCup ranking, although McIlroy is still optimistic about contending for victory at a venue where he won in 2016 and 2019. Who can still win the FedExCup? Tour Championship scenarios. Does the FedExCup playoffs format need changing? McIlroy and Woods launch new tech-infused golf league? I've had a lot of success at East Lake over the years, McIlroy said in his pre-tournament press conference on Wednesday. This is my 9th time at East Lake, and I've won a couple of them. I've had chances the majority of the times I've been here to win the FedExCup. Great to have another opportunity to try to do something that no one has ever done before in the short history of what the FedExCup is. Excited to be back. I felt like I got my golf game together a little bit better in Wilmington, tied 8th finish at the BMW Championship last week and played okay. I need to make a few more putts this week to have a chance. Scheffler claimed a share of 3rd at the BMW Championship last week to return top of the FedExCup standings, a position he held for the majority of the season after winning 4 times in 6 starts, including the Masters, earlier in the campaign. The world number 1 will begin on 10 under and with a 2-shot advantage over closest challenger Patrick Cantlay, with some of the field as many as 10 strokes adrift, and Scheffler will be aiming to make the most of his lead as he chases a 5th PGA Tour victory and first FedExCup title. It's definitely a bit different, Scheffler said about the format. I think what's going to probably work best for me is to look at it like a 4-day event, really ignore the starting strokes deal and kind of go out there and do my thing and see where it puts me at the end of 4 days. The starting strokes deal is a little bit weird. There might be a tiny bit of added pressure but I get 2 extra strokes, which is definitely nice. It's definitely a position that I want to be in, for sure. No player has ever won back-to-back editions of the FedExCup since its launch in 2007, with last week's successful title defense at the BMW Championship bolstering Cantlay's hopes of becoming the first golfer to do so. I think at the end of your career you'll look back and say I wish I would have won every FedExCup you had a chance to win because it's a big tournament, Cantlay said. The fact that it's a year-long race I think means back-to-back doesn't do anything more, but 2 is a lot better than just 1. I would say definitely after all the close calls I've had this year, if I could close out this season on a 2-win-in-a-row stretch, it would be amazing.